Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Jase. I'm one of the ASFX coaches for the Austin Silver Investment Group. Today, we're going to be talking about how I passed the FTMO challenge in less than 24 hours. Now, if you guys don't know, I've been trading the FTMO challenge for the last couple of days. I've been documenting my journey in, filming YouTube videos for you guys. But on Tuesday, I actually decided to take another FTMO challenge. Now, this is something that came out of the blue. I didn't really expect it, but I saw an opportunity and I took advantage of that opportunity. So I want to discuss with you guys my whole trades that I took, my whole mindset between these trades, as well as why I took another FTMO challenge, as well as what I'm going to be doing for now regarding the FTMO challenges. So without further ado, guys, let's get started. Alright guys, so looking at the FTMO matrix, we have the equity curve on the front of the screen right over here. So we started on the 13th of October 2020, as you can see right over here, and the equity curve just basically goes all the way up 3,000, 5,000, 8,000, 10,000, and it goes to a maximum of $10,645. As you can see here, this is the deposit, $100,000, so this is the 100k challenge, as well as the provider, FTMO. And as well as it says minimum 10 trading days, your results 4 trading days. So I actually passed it on the first day, but what was the issue was I had to basically buy and sell at 0.01 to count the trading day right over here. So that's what I did, just to basically count the minimum trading days as well. So as we can see right over here, we have the average profit of $637, which is pretty good, with an average loss of $105.86. The number of trades is 19 trades. The number of lots is 137, which, I mean, it could be better, to be honest. The average risk reward on my account is 6.97 R, so around 7 R. Now keep in mind, these kind of results are kind of a little bit skewed just because I actually placed 0.01 lots, so it did affect the stats a little bit. And the expectancy is $560, win rate 78. I believe this was at 90% at one point. I'll give you guys the kind of screenshot that I took on the first day whenever I passed the FTMO challenge. But as you can see here, profit factor 26, which is literally nuts. That's not even profitable in the long term at all. There's no way these results could be consistent in the long term. But as you can see right over here, on the 13th of October, 16 trades, 137 lots, and 10k made right over here. And then the 14, $2, 15, half a dollar, 16, 25 cents. So as you can see right over here, these are all my trades that I took. So about 0.25 was the last trade on Tuesday that I closed. Was $38. I basically closed them out in partial profits, but as you can see here, by 25, 154, by half a lot, 357, buying 0.30 on the Nasdaq 100, 215. So if you guys can't tell, all of my trades were basically on the Nasdaq 100. So I am a Forex trader, but I have been kind of trading the Nasdaq for the last year and a half, building my own system, building my own profitable system, and just basically this whole kind of 6 or 7 months, I've been really getting good at it and being consistently profitable with my system, having multiple edges included in my system. So on this account, I've been trading just only US 100, Nasdaq 100. So my system is based on scalping. So most of these trades were closed within 1 minute to 5 minutes. As you can see here on the open time hour, right over here, 8,000 for the 16th hour, and on the 17th, $2,600. As you can see here, I did more buying than selling, made most of my money on buying the pair. As you can see here, the volume 20 lots, I definitely traded 20 lots way more than I should have. 5 lots and then 10 lots with the volume right over here. And then some bulls, just basically all Nasdaq 100. So as you can see right over here, the maximum daily loss was $768.50. So as you can see right over here, max loss is $168. So I did not lose a lot of trades. As you can see right over here, I only lost on 1 trade on that day. So I won about 90% of the time. So just 1 loss, and I lost about 0.42%, so not even 0.5% of my account. So on these trades, I definitely had enough risk management and I knew what I was doing, as well as closing my losers according to my plan. So literally in less than 2 hours, I passed the FTMO challenge. So I mean, that's pretty nuts. And just to show you guys that this is all real, it's not all Photoshop or anything like that, I'm just going to refresh it for you guys. So I'm refreshing the account, and as you can see right over here, same thing, the equity curve, the minimum 10 trading days, maximum loss, profit target, and then just basically all my trades that I took for that day. So I'm really excited to just basically pass this account, get this account funded as quickly as possible. But I do plan on kind of live streaming my verification part, getting that verified as quickly as possible, as well as getting funded hopefully by the end of next month, hopefully by the middle of next month. That is my goal, and I actually kind of made a little deal to myself that if I can pass the FTMO challenge by next month in the middle, then I'll get myself a Tesla. So hopefully everything goes according to plan. I'm still trading the other FTMO account, so you'll see me kind of trade that as well. I don't know if I'll pass 2 FTMO challenges at the same time. Hopefully I can, because that will be freaking nuts. So now I want to share with you guys my trades that I took to pass the FTMO challenge, my whole mindset between it. So looking at the charts right now, this is the Nasdaq 100, as you can see here on the top of the screen right over here. So this is the trade that I took. So as we can see here, we had bullish divergence off a significant level on the higher time frames, and so we were kind of bouncing up and down, up and down. I knew that from this massive drop that we saw during pre-market, as well as I did short this right over here, but basically we had so much momentum on the pre-market to the upside, and I knew that this was just probably going to be a pullback, and we could probably see a potential rise on top of that. So bullish divergence right over here, price action is falling, and then the RSI is rising. That is called bullish divergence. So we saw that the liquid 50 was rising as well with momentum. We saw it break through the 50 and retest, make a higher low, which is something significant for my system. And basically once I saw the momentum still building up, liquid 50 going up in the buy zone right over here, I basically entered my first position right over here. My scalping method, basically I trade the momentum, I trade those candles, I trade the breakouts to the upside, take about 1 to 1.5 R in profits, locking my stop literally as fast as I can, and just basically scalping the momentum, adding in and closing it at as much as I can, as well as just having a little portion of that position left. Sorry about that, guys. Just got some coffee right over here from Starbucks, so let's get it. So anyways, as I was saying, so I entered my first position right over here, a couple of positions, and once we saw this little kind of bull flag, we saw this breakout bull flag, whatever you want to call it. Whenever we saw this bull flag slash breakout slash wedge, if you really count this, basically that's whenever I started entering my positions a little bit more heavily. So I entered more heavily right over here. We saw this breakout, we came all the way up, retest the 8 EMA, as you can see right over here. Just a lot of good risk reward that I can enter on these candles. I believe I re-entered again right over here on the breakout. So as we can see here, price action bounced off the 200 EMA, which is the white line right over here, all the way down to the 21 EMA, which is the red line. And I took another re-entry on that breakout right over here once we saw that continuation of that momentum. So this is kind of generally how my scalp is going to be. Once I reach 1R, I close most of my position. Here was another kind of opportunity for me to enter kind of a bullish engulfing counter right over here. We went all the way up. I closed most of my profits at 10k, to hold a little majority of my positions right over here, but as price action started just to pull down, I started to close a little bit more. I closed most of my positions right over here just because I saw price actions was starting to fall again, which I was like, okay, so it looks like we're not going to see a continuation of the upwards trend. So my initial target was right over here at this zone that I marked up, but we did not see kind of like a continuation toward that zone or toward the highest right over here. So we kind of just made lower highs from the top. So lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. We went all the way up. Broke through the previous high right over here, and then still managed to make a lower high right over here. So that's actually kind of a bearish pattern. So that's why I decided to get out most of my positions, because I didn't want to get stopped out at break even. But yeah, it was a really good trade. Just a lot of momentum. I saw this opportunity. I knew that we were off a significant level with that bullish divergence. I saw price action with momentum wanting to go up. They were tired. The sellers were tired of going down. So I knew that it was going to go up. And with this choppiness that I saw right over here, looks like we have a lot of room to the upside. I can use really good risk reward setups and maximize my profits with this easy move. As well as I use multiple time frames at once. I use the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 2 minute, the 3 minute, the 1 hour, the 15 hour, just to basically look at support and resistance. What were the kind of support and resistance at those levels, as well as dynamic resistance and support, and just basically help me kind of identify the pullback and just basically add in on that pullback for that continuation. This is something that you can't do every day. This is something that you can't consistently do every single day. It's something that you cannot be risking 2 to 3 to 4% on each trade, especially whenever you're taking the FTMO challenge and expect to win on all of them. But I saw the opportunity on this kind of setup that I saw. I tried to maximize most of my profits in that setup. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to kind of discuss with you guys kind of my trades that I took on that FTMO challenge, as well as why I took them. I don't want to give anyone any false hopes and make them just basically try taking the FTMO challenge as risky as possible. It's most likely they're going to lose on that challenge if they're not a profitable, consistent trader. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate all of you guys watching this video. If you guys like it, just please leave a like, subscribe, and comment below. If you guys want to continue following my journey with the FTMO challenge, I go live every single day from Monday to Friday, 5 a.m. Central Time Zone. So if you guys want to join me, I'll be more than happy to have you guys on the stream, as well as just basically put your notifications on YouTube, because I'll be continuously uploading a lot of FTMO videos for you guys. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.